Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're watching Amtv Alternative Media Television. Please thumbs up this video, give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and click that bell to get our video in your subscription feed. 5G is killing our children. This video should absolutely terrify you. And I must make the statement that this is my opinion. It's my opinion only, so feel free to read our disclosures and disclaimers on our website at amtvmedia.com. But 5G is killing our children. Case in point, wireless tech is killing our children, according to parents at an elementary school, after the fourth student has been diagnosed with cancer in recent months. Now, this isn't even 5G yet. 5G is a different type of millimeter wavelength. It has different properties. It affects the body in different ways. It causes all these maladies, DNA damage, restructuring of the human genome. I mean, God knows what this tech actually does. And in this case, it's just the wireless currently out in the streets, conveniently next to an elementary school with little small children that are developing. Their cells are dividing at this very stage of their lives. And it's killing them. It's giving them cancer. And in this case, 4 children have been diagnosed in recent months. This is according to CBS Sacramento. 4th child has been diagnosed with cancer at a San Joaquin County elementary school, and parents believe it's because of radiation poisoning caused by a cell phone tower on location. The towers are spread throughout the community, but it's this particular one that parents say need to go. We had a doctor tell us that it is 100% environmental, which means that it's the tower spreading these wavelengths and blasting it all through our children's bodies. The kind of tumor that he has, says Monica Ferrulli, if I'm saying that correctly, her child. Her son Mason was the 2nd child to be diagnosed with cancer. There's been 4 in just 3 years at Weston Elementary School. He was 10 years old, just 10 years old, and walked by this cell phone tower daily. It's indescribable, she says. It's really, really tough. Quote, "It's one of the hardest things that I've been through," said Joe Prime. Prime's son Kyle was the first diagnosed with kidney cancer in 2016, and 2 more kids were diagnosed earlier this year. "It just seems like coincidence is no longer a reason for all this illness," Prime said. They believe it's this cell phone tower that's harming their kids. Now, the elementary school still, probably not after these news reports in today's video, are still refusing to take down the tower. They get, I think, some kind of like $2,000 subsidy to keep this tower so it's radiating the children at the school every single month from like the cell phone company or something like that. But the bottom line is, and we've known this for some time, they're just covering up the truth. This technology in our hands that we've molded within our own bodies, we know, just like people knew smoking wasn't good for you back in the day when they didn't have the evidence to prove that it caused things like cancer. We know, you know, tuning in, I know that this stuff definitely causes cancer, causes brain damage, radiates our cellular structure, alters our DNA, and does all of these types of things. In fact, a recent article just came out, more evidence proving potentially that the earphones, the earbuds from Apple computers, you know, the ones that we all wear in our ears, are also causing cancer in and around the region of the sensitivity region of the eardrum itself, and of course, very near and close to the brain. Now, 5G, of course, I've done reports on this, is a military-grade weapon of the U.S. federal government. This is a new space race. It is a Sputnik moment as we combat China, the new enemy. We see this all the time in the mainstream media, how the U.S. is fighting Russia and fake news and a billion Chinese and a nuclear-armed Iran. And by the way, when the lights go off in America, they're going to blame Iran. That has always been the target. It has been the final destination, according to our 4-star generals. And ultimately, the United States will stop at nothing until there is another bloody war in this part of the world. But we've known this. We understand this. We know this through our human instincts. And I want to read to you some of the things that 5G actually causes. I tweeted this a couple of weeks ago. 5G causes cancer, mental and psychological damage, as well as DNA and cellular damage. There has not been a single study conducted outside government research as they rush the technology to market. And then I say the elites know what they are doing. This is another tweet. I've spent many hours researching government documents regarding 5G tech and EMS, electromagnetic spectrum. And the conclusion is 5G is a government-engineered weapon bigger than the Manhattan Project, according to our generals. We are at war with China. And we've also seen this in recent days with AI, artificial intelligence-driven planes, driving their pilots and passengers straight into the ground, as the pilots willfully try to pull up against the AI that's making all the decisions instead of human beings, like it's freaking Albert Einstein, as 200 plus passengers, including men, women, and children, are driven into the ground in a fiery ball of freaking flames. I agree with Donald Trump. I want a pilot making the decision. I do not want self-driving cars making the decisions. We were talking about this in our break room at lunch yesterday. Imagine the AI knowing that there's going to be a car crash and there's multiple people about to get into that accident. And it knows, for example, one of the potential victims has a life insurance policy of a payout of like $10 million. The AI and these companies will make decisions based on insurance contracts. Will make decisions on things that we can't even comprehend. The human mind can't even fathom. This is what, if you study AI to any degree, this is what you'll understand. They're able to make connections because data is the new oil. Data mining is the new weapon. Tim Berners-Lee knows this, the founder essentially of the internet. No, it's not Al Gore, but it's really the founder is the DoD, the Department of Defense, and CERN, because that's where Tim Berners-Lee actually worked for. And I'm sure we've had this technology long before even Tim Berners-Lee allegedly came up with it. I mean, I don't believe any of these freaking lies. I'm sure we've had it for a very, very long time. It could even potentially be alien technology for all we know. But he tells you that you should own your data. I've said this, by the way, also for years. You should own your data. No one else, no other third-party company should have your information, should have your data, be able to mine you and do all of these things to you. So it is clear, and again, I restate, this is my opinion. I've got to say that, but it is clear. The 5G causes cancer. Not only 5G, but also this wireless tech that I hold in my hand. 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and even what Trump is blabbering about now, he says 6G is coming. You need to understand fundamentally, and I've done coursework on this, that 5G technology is a military-grade weapon. It can be used to kill you, not just cause cancer and alter your DNA and your genetic code. It is killing our freaking children, and people are not speaking up. You know, I see this all the time in the mainstream media. Oh, the children, the children, the children. We see this from liberals. The children when it comes to the Second Amendment and our right to defend ourselves from an authoritarian, totalitarian government and form well-regulated militias as they attempt to infringe on that. But I don't hear them speaking out about this tech. No, I see them consuming it hook, line, and sinker. Bring down these towers. Bring down 5G and educate the public to the truth of what this technology actually does. And then it's our choice whether or not we use it or not, or how much time you allow as a parent your children to be on these freaking brainwashing propaganda devices that have destroyed our culture, morality, and common sense. I'm Christopher Green. Click the link below right now. Get our essential PDF guide, how to prepare, how to survive for the events that we know are coming. Not only an EMP, but a crisis in this country, unlike anything we've ever seen before. It'll teach you for free. So there's no reason not to click the link below. I want to get this out to millions of people around the world. Please share this video, download it. It'll tell you how to prep, how to buy food, what kind of food you need, what kind of water, storage life, all these different ideas and concepts. It breaks all of them down in this PDF document that me and my team have put together for you at your leisure to give you confidence and to be prepped for what we know is ahead. Get it out, make it viral, like this video, click the link below, and download that free PDF. God bless.